Welcome back to HighPriest Reacts to Fallout Season 1, Episode 3, The Head. I mean, that one's fairly self-explanatory. She just took his head because he told her to, so. Seriously, what the I don't know where this plot is going, and I honestly am eager to find out. I know things I think I understand what people complain about, but most of them are things I'm not going to directly go into until we get there. So, yeah, let's just get to this thing. Actually, a quick thing I do have to say. This is, like, I think probably 10 minutes shorter than last episode? Huh, I only just noticed that when I was starting it. Anyways, yeah, just wanted to add that quick little bit there. Yeah, make the start of this at least a little bit meatier, because, oof. Ah. Now let's get to it. Okay, I think, no, it's a TV set. Fucking course. Yeah, of course, yep, free war Fallout. This does confirm, though, this has gotta be the ghoul. My suspicions are confirmed, there's no way this isn't him. The voice sounds familiar, and got a physical, similar build, minus the makeup. Yeah, so that's why this is probably the mother of his child. That's the best reaction. And then they got divorced at some point, apparently, maybe, and he lost his job, and that brings us to the start of the show. Yeah, okay, so literally the same guy. Saying it right here makes it incredibly obvious this is the same person. A ghoul with an addiction, or a ghoul who just needs medicine? He was hooked up to something while under that ground, but I think it's just likely he's a ghoul. He's got an addiction. Doesn't match any game model I know, but oh, just straight up carrying it out in the open. Yeah, like I said, she might be ignorant, but she's got what it takes to survive out here. Oh god, the pre-war deviled egg. I think those ones actually are probably legitimately fresh, but Jesus. I didn't really want to think they were actual deviled eggs, considering those things are you can eat. That is horrifying. Sticking a tracker in them. I mean, she's really not doing okay, but she's handling this extraordinarily well. I wonder what name they'll give her. If, like, we've got multiple protagonists, but she's clearly the Vault Dweller equivalent for this one. So what name would she get? Did you at least bring your bag of stuff? No, you left that behind like an idiot. What are you gonna do, Maximus? Jesus fuck, you're stupid as fuck, Titus. You just destroyed it. You'd have been better off saying the knight died and you tried to secure the target before it was too late. Instead, you pretended to be him in public and then pretended to be him on call after he died. They're not gonna let you back in even if you bring the guy's head in. Oh god, is he gonna sell his teeth? He got bleached for that one. It was entirely deserved. Actually, 5 caps isn't super expensive, but make sure to keep the other gun. I mean, okay, look, I think Maximus is kind of an idiot, but I will give points. The man is physically trained. He went through the training. So yeah, it didn't matter, though. He would have won the fight if there was like 1 or 2 guys at most. But, not with this many. This is why you use a gun for a group of people, Titus. Whoop, briefly off screen for a moment there, sorry. I mean, a weapon helps too, but I think you're gonna need a bit more than that. Or maybe I'm underestimating him. Did I call him Titus? Maximus. Yeah, I underestimated him. He got his ass beat again, but they made a mistake. This was entirely a tactical fuck up on their part. Maximus, yeah, you're gonna have to get out of there. They're not going to fucking run, hide before they recognize you. You stupid fuck. Please tell me he's not gonna pretend to be fucking Titus. And now he's getting off of it. He's getting off of it. Wait, the good news is Titus is an asshole, so you just have to act like an asshole. See, the funniest part is this is actually a pretty great Titus impression. I didn't even think about how easy it is to impersonate for the guy. He's just a scary, silent, unreadable motherfucker. Intimidate the shit out of your fucking squire and he won't say shit. Still quite away from the shithole, but hey, at least you're in green area. Scenery-wise, this is fucking beautiful. Actual green post-war, always good to see. That is one aspect I say the earlier games didn't do a great job with. Can't say anything about 76. I think 76 was better at it. Shouldn't have been, but it was, and 4 was better, I think. Get yourself a better gun. Is it a Mirelurk? It must be a Mirelurk. Thank God you fucking put that fucking tracker in, my god. And that water is horribly irradiated. Yeah, found. The culprit enemy from the games or is the new mutant? Not surprising. Oof. What do you do with your life now when you're, the thing you're apparently good at for is no longer you're allowed to do? They're not. They're not. Yep, too overly important. They can't even punish him. He's doing. They can't fucking punish him. What are you gonna do? Throw him in the break? Uh-oh. They've got prisoners. They were survivors. There's your punishment. Having him feed the people who, assaulted home. Yeah, you should have just executed those guys. Unless you had a particular need for them. You hypocrites! Here's your threat to the vault! You kept a bunch of fucking violent, raiders who only want to see you all dead. Fucking with them. Don't say that. You're gonna make yourself or your cover.
Every last one of those freaks.
And once again, a reminder that fucking Brotherhood sucks ass. The very obvious tracks, yes. Yeah, those guys are hypocrites. I get not wanting to kill people and the death penalties, and all that, but like, this is a very different situation. You don't have the resources to feed these people. You don't have the resources to keep them around.
Don't do shit.
Which means he's doing this for his own shits and giggles. Because sadistic motherfuckers enjoy doing it. Yeah, I thought that was always going to get-go until she set into the torture. Jesus. It's a mutant axolotl? Horrifying. I love it. The inner maw filled with fingers is a great touch. Honestly, that must be a nasty-ass mutant if it's a fucking axolotl. Those fuckers are already pretty regenerative. Did you feed in his bag? Full of his medicine? What golden rule?
Thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time.
Okay, you know what? That's entirely fair. That is an entirely fair assessment from my own times in the wasteland. God, you guys all suck ass. All sorts of complicated feelings going on here, eh, bud? God, you people fucking suck. You know what? Yeah, I will say Drainer isn't as bad since they killed a bunch of your people, you know? Feeling food that was gonna go to them. Yeah, they just don't want to fucking say it. Because the only answer is kill him or keep him alive. You can't kick him out. That's not gonna work. These are Bethesda Raiders. They're not people who are doing this for my motivations that you could rehabilitate. They're broken people who are getting off on harming others because that's all they have left. I do love the idea that Shakespeare's too advanced for them when, you know, it was enough for a super mutant. Strong, fine milk of human kindness. I can't wait to play that game. Oh, I can't, but...
Leadership overseer.
Thank you.
Oh, he lit the fire there. Oh my fucking god, if the water chips broke. Yeah, you guys clearly aren't equipped for this. Yeah, maybe should have fucking listened to him when he said it was private. You people are fucking bad at this. It's a fucking practical matter. You can't keep those people alive without in an environment like the vault. In an enclosed environment where you don't have the ability to get proper new resources, your ability to produce any resources is extremely limited. Their water chip broke. There's no keeping them fucking alive.
Thank you, sir.
And in this one moment, he's still better at night than Titus. Well, that problem's gonna take care of itself. Mouth is full of fingers. Did he leave the dog behind? I was not expecting that. Okay, genius, now what? Gonna come back and just try to pretend to be that Titus while at the base? Comes out to be extra fucking spiteful, Jesus. And he helped sell him. That's a thumbs up that made him famous. That wasn't from his cowboy show, that was from this ad. What happened to Disillusion You before them? Oh boy, okay. What happened to Disillusion You beforehand? Because this tells me that, whatever happened after he got in with the vault. Something happened to disillusion him enough that he didn't want to do a thumbs up. And someone felt safe accusing him of being a pinko commie. Went under their breath. If he was thinking at this point, everyone, you always felt safe doing that, because, boy, the setting was fucked up. Good show, good show. Just keep throwing things. She put the tracker in, but she doesn't even seem to be trying to track it. So he seems to understand that it's not exactly going to do one thing here, but if that thing gets digested, it had gotten digested while she waited. What's her plan to try to get through this if she's not going to tell him about the tracker? What's his plan? What's Maximus's? He's got the target. He's successful. Now what? Do they think he's just going to walk away with it without being found out? Maybe if he had been honest about what was going on, outside of the fact that he let him die, just claimed he died saving his life, and that he didn't want his sacrifice to be meaningless, and so he put the armor on to try to track down the target. But he didn't do that. I don't think there's any way out of this for Maximus. What the fuck is he going to do? What the fuck is he going to do? Wow, okay. I honestly don't know. And Maximus is the ultimate wild card. Along with Dog Meat, because I don't know where that one moment the dogs with, yeah, one moment it's dogs with the ghoul, and the next minute he leaves it alone, and it's back with that one guy. Why did he leave it? What's the point of that? I mean, like, even with you're not a friendly person, I imagine a hunting dog that might be useful to you could be useful in your bounty hunting. We're absolutely at a point where I don't know where things are going. Obviously, we needed this stuff to happen because we were so close to what felt like a climax that just does not make sense. But I'm not going to be able to find out what happens in episode 4 until tomorrow, because it's way too fucking late. And this time I will record much sooner in the day. So HighPriest signing out, and I will see you all next time.